All right, take two. So we're gonna make sure that we don't have no shenanigans here. But I know my mom knows what she said, and if she says that she never said anything like that, then she's lying, and I don't care who says that it's not the truth. Because if she lies, then they know it's a lie, and I don't care who they think they aren't, but they would know. Anyways, though, yeah, my mom was always proud to tell us that she would be more than happy to kill us if we back talked. But as you can see, my mom believes back talk is telling her anything that's not her way. It's always got to be her way, and if it's not, there's manipulation in the in the in the background. Wow, I wonder why it made me trip on my tongue right now. Huh? Almost like they didn't want me to. Yeah, in the background, and you know, lurking in the darkness, I guess. But because of how she's not admitting to that, or how she disowned me for $10,000, or other things like that, when stuff was related to taxes, it makes me believe that she's always had a spirit of spite against me. And because of that, I feel like she used us as her therapy session, as her pets, to make her more impressive. And then because I, or whatever, didn't impress her over time later on, she just dropped a few curses on me and did a lot of weird stuff. Because clearly she did future divination. If not, someone knows she's lying. But I will say this, anyone who says she lied about that, or didn't lie about how she'd yell at me when I couldn't understand schoolwork, and how she yelled at me then too when I was younger, almost seems like maybe she was trying really hard to manifest me to be like some genius, like a cosmetic surgeon or whatever, so we could make a lot of money for the family or something. I need this, Kobe, I need this, I need this. That's why I'm like, very, 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 very deceptive. And I don't even like money, to be honest. I really don't. I can't stand the fact that it makes my family parasitic, demonic, and I don't know what else that they're tampering with. But she sure did laugh, saying, "Yeah, you don't need that." And she high fived after someone got shot in my family. So I don't really have any ill will towards her, but I do want her to be proud of those words of her saying that she would be more than happy to kill us if we tried to backtalk. Because now it'll just show you right there. This is what she did: brainwashed and manipulated me and financially exploited me since then, and did not look out for me in the right way in any form or fashion. And it looks like, yeah, she cared more about impressing white men for, I don't know, I don't know, just make herself look good, or maybe to try and throw things off in the future so then she'd be like, oh yeah, no, you're not autistic, you're not autistic. Yeah, there it is. I think you've been a hater, and if you're going to try and not say these other things, like how you yelled at me when I wouldn't be able to figure stuff out in my schoolwork. This was before any drugs, any masturbation, actually, unless it wasn't, because I do remember when I actually did first time masturbate, it was in the car when I was in a booster seat. And my dad looked back and he had a really cheeky, almost poop eating grin. I was like, dang, you know, I was having fun then. And that's the thing, he was watching, having fun himself. That's why I was like, beamed it. But anyways, yeah, so I don't know. Anyways, though, yeah, did he baptize me the wrong way? Because if he did, someone needs to tell me. And I'm talking about a Christian, a proper one, a true one. Because everyone else hasn't, and they haven't done so for quite a while. So, you know, yeah, mom, I think you're no secrets, no secrets, and all that money you tried to get from us back then. Don't go to your dad about that. Don't tell him about that. Yeah, I think you need to start taking some accountability for threatening your children over me wanting to stand up to you. Looks like my therapist really did hook it up for me in that way because she knew y'all were doing this on purpose. Looks like maybe everyone has to do it, but clearly you really weren't trying to help out because you purposely knew something in the future to try and manipulate something later on, like some, I don't know, some Jacob and Rebecca shenanigans. But yeah, you know, you're so cojones enough to tell someone else to pull their pants up or whatever. You can't even focus on things at home with your very, what is it, hypocritical voice. That's what Derek Prince would say when you're around other people, but then you'd have this very hostile voice at home. And then I remember I'd clean back then. You'd yell at me, no, I didn't want anything, that stuff. Then you didn't expect us to pay, or you didn't want to pay us anything for chores, but then you want to yell at us for doing chores. So I'm like, oh, okay, so you went to Colombia. Burn your hair, because witches can do stuff with it. But you take me to a barber shop? Exactly. All I'm saying is, you compromised me, and I don't think you ever actually loved me. I think you wanted to tell yourself tough love, to get what I want, what I want. Money, 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 money. So tell them right now, was money more of an idol to you than helping your son out? Because when I think about it, you really didn't help me out for the future. And I wonder if Benny was telling the truth about you saying, I'll never be able to find a real woman. Because then, you know something? I think that's actually why I didn't like giving you money later on. And then maybe he said that on purpose to make me feel that way. But then all these other things, it was double bind, narcissistic mind games, making me go back and forth $1,500 and all that stuff, having him cuss me out and stuff. And I'm gonna help you with that. But you already knew he threatened me over the phone. So why didn't you say anything back then? Unless you were there, unless you weren't there. All I know is you've been known. You could have stopped him back then. You side with people who target your own children. Nice job, Mom. What the heck, dude? Well, I forgive you. It's all good. But I think you need to start taking some accountability since you high-fived and laughed. Take some accountability for that. You got a sadistic side to you. Go right ahead. Mm-hmm. Look, come on, like sweet molasses. See, I can't even say it right, but like she said, like he said, he's been just mispronouncing the name you gave me, and he's like, whatever, whatever. Oh, so you're gonna mispronounce my name? See, sir. All right, Massa Mom. Am I impressing, the people you're targeting now? Or trying to impress now? Since you kept saying that. Oh, yeah, another thing, too. Why don't you let them know how you try to grab the wooden hanger and try to hit me with the metal thing on my head, and I grabbed it? Not because I didn't want you to beat me, I didn't care about that, but because I knew I was not going to let you do that. Tell them how you enjoyed that. Mm-hmm. And I get some of the other stuff. Ooh, you should be proud of that, man. What, you didn't show that off while you were, uh, you know, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like you should have been proud of that. So you're so proud of everything else, unless you're not. So you're like, I brought you into this world, I can take you out. That just sounds like slavery, massa. What? Child sacrifice, child slavery, or child spitefulness, or hostility, or what? Either way, though, if you did some future divination at any point in time or whatever, then you already know what you've been doing. Just to let you know, create the problem, have the solution. Demonic. Just straight demonic, dude. And you need to be accountable of that since you really wanted me to be accountable. And then you wanted to say, I didn't care if you got kicked out on the street. I ain't ever said that. I actually had no problem ever paying the rent. You always knew that too, just like you knew I was trying to get a house. Maybe what you really wanted was, oh, I want to do it my way. I want to do it my way. I want to be the one to get the house. But no, we know what you're doing. We know what you're doing. Exactly. Exactly. Just spirit of spite and jealousy. But that's how it be, I guess. Try and trap and entrap, I'm sorry, instead of your own children. It'd be like that, right?